now where we completely lost our moral superiority over there, where we voted for Brexit and you hadn't. And then you just jumped in the shit with us, didn't you? Come on in, it's warm and lovely. Yeah. So, yeah, we, you know, while all that was going down, me and Joe were travelling around America singing about trains. We didn't know. I mean, you know, if we'd have seen what was going to happen the rest of the year while we were on that train between Chicago and Los Angeles, we would have put a fortune on Leicester City to win the Premiership and the Cubs to win the Super Bowl. We would have just made a fortune. Not if I put a bet, and obviously we'd all gone wrong, but Joe put the money on. It would have been great. But what it did do, it fired me up to start writing 600, 700 word angry screeds on Facebook, which is a popular social media site. I don't know if people here in San Francisco are into that sort of thing, but yeah. It's like you write things on it and people take the piss out of it. It's lovely, it's kind of like, keeps your feet on the ground. It's brilliant. So around Christmas time, I've done a load of this. I sort of come after Christmas, come to my desk, and there's all these notes with ideas for my next angry rant. And I had a flashback and thought, you know, I used to write songs like this with a piece of paper. So my New Year's resolution was to give Facebook that elbow and start writing songs again. So that's where we're at tonight. And this first one takes its title from a 18th century etching. Why not? Why not? It's as mad as anything that happened last year. Francisco Goya was a political artist in Spain in the latter part of the 18th century, and one of his famous etchings is in the Prado. If you ever get to Madrid, it's in the Prado. It's called "The Sleep of Reason Produces Monsters."
Yes.
And after Brexit in '45, I was like, you can't. So kind of that's. It's not what the song is about. The song is about as much as anything about what happened last year, but that's what it takes its cue from. It's called "The Sleep of Reason." One by one, the stars go dim and fall out of the sky, and we gather round our shiny screens to say a last goodbye, in communion with a bunch of folks that we don't know or see, in the hope that we might feel something in place of empathy. And so it goes. Sure gonna miss them. Is it wrong to live in the past when life comes at you so fast? And the sleep of reason produces monsters. And the sleep of reason produces monsters. Lies right in style on a big red bus while you walk into town, and surrogates keep their cap locks on to frown each other down. And the levees that protected truth no longer hold the flood, and expertise and experience get trampled in the mud. And so it goes. Guess they had it coming. Now there's nothing that you can do to convince them that it's true. And the sleep of reason produces monsters. And the sleep of reason produces monsters. It's over now, you lost my friend. Move on, just let it go. Says a man who flies a Confederate flag on his profile just for show. When you hear someone point out that things are much too male and white, really pieces off the safety catch on his second amendment rights, and so it goes. And the kids are alright, giving license to all this hate. It's gonna make our country great, and the sleep of reason produces monsters, and the sleep of reason produces monsters. In this constant state of what the fuck just happened, you feel woke, but through it all you treat it like it's just some kind of joke. But in the end, the greatest threat faced by democracy isn't fascism or fanaticism, but our own complacency. Best pay attention, for there's simply no guarantee of a happy ending to history. And the sleep of reason produces monsters, and the sleep of reason produces monsters, produces monsters, produces monsters.